Hey there, Cheesemeisters, and welcome back to the Peach Pod. That would have been Suspicion by Terry Southern. That was playing in the Peach Pit. Just kidding. That would have been Why by Ray Pruitt. Fucking again.
Yep.
Woo! Ray's back on stage at the Peach Pit after dark playing for a 12-year-old because that's normal.
Oh my gosh.
This week, Cheesemeisters. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Jeff, and art is very subjective.
Of course.
And joining me on the other end of the internet, my host.
I'm Leslie, and I always look forward to school starting.
Yeah, you and Claire.
I know.
Weirdos.
Like this.
This week, Cheesemeisters, we are talking about Season 6, Episode 3, Must Be a Guy Thing. Original air date, September 20th, 1995. Did you throw up in your mouth or throw something at any point other than, do you have a mirror in your pocket? Because I assume that was a throw something. And a throw up in your mouth because vomit pickup line.
That. I'll tell you, that was a point where I didn't feel nostalgic. I don't know if any of this really made me Steve, definitely Steve, and just his whole thing of this is the schedule I deserve. Why? What?
Because this.
What angel in your head has convinced you that you deserve anything good? I don't understand it. Neither of your parents gave you any kind of emotional or positive reinforcement. I'm sure your mother was like, oh, why wouldn't any woman want to date you? But
Yeah.
Steve and this delusion? I don't know where he gets it.
Okay, here's the thing about all of that. Sure, yes, true, very much. Steve was trying to do it right. That's how you're supposed to do your upper level years in college. You are supposed to condense those classes into 3 days and have a 4-day weekend. That's ideal. He's doing it right. I never did exactly that, but what I did was no Friday classes, and my first class on Monday couldn't start before 2.
Wow.
So and I would only have one on a Monday. And so you basically get a 4-day weekend all of the time. That's what you're supposed to do. Good job, Steve.
I really liked school, but also...
Me too.
The theater department made it impossible to do that because all of the tech classes would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay, that's totally fair. If it's not something you can pull off, or it's not even a concept that you could have thought of because it's not possible with your degree, I get it. But it was a thing I could do.
Why is the theater degree person the one who always had 5 days a week? Why?
I don't know. Because you guys are... Because you're
dumb. Because as we can see, it paid off.
Well, I don't know. I mean, me and my poli-sci degree, just poli-sci all over the place.
One of us is doing something for money. One of us is once again spending a summer filling out SNAP forms.
No.
It's just, this life is so weird. And I'm beyond the point of playing a violin. This is what it is. And it's crazy. Mm-hmm. And I don't get it.
I don't get it either. All right,
but I'm back to auditioning. So there's that.
That's good.
No,
I'm excited about that. No, that's good. I like it. All right. So this week, Cheesemeisters, this episode's fucking weird. It is.
Sure is.
I kind of love it. They do so much stuff in this episode, and they do it in such weird ways.
Yes.
What I think this episode is really about is let's do some weird shit.
Sure.
Because here's how this episode begins. Do they start out at the Peach Pit, or does something happen before the Peach Pit?
Oh, Yes, they're at the Peach Pit. They're all whining about
the start of
It's
school.
the worst.
Yes. So, yeah, 2 worst words in the, I don't know, got crabs. That sounds like those are 2 bad ones. Ask David. But yeah, school's about to start, and Donna and Claire and Steve and David and Val are hanging there. Yeah.
Wait, no, David's not there. It's just Steve and the girls. It's wonderful.
Okay. And they're vetching about the start of school, and it's fine. And then Kelly and Colin show up, and Colin and Val it was a teen trip. They knew each other. And Val has had a boner for Colin since time immemorial, and she won't kind of shut up about it. Like, she acts real weird and schoolgirly. Like, so this is some weird shit that Val's doing in this episode. Yeah. It's a different Val than we've ever seen before. And she gets up and she hugs Colin, and everybody is like, this is fucking weird. And Kelly's a little bit like, this is fucking weird. I can't, like, now I gotta hate this bitch again. Like, we were cool for like 45 minutes, and now.
No, you weren't.
No, but like, she was happy at her birthday party, I guess,
No, because Kelly came in like, oh, I'm sorry, last week. Yeah, you're right. Except.
Yeah. No, they had like 12 minutes of not hating each other. And even before that, we talked about, like, I don't even know why Kelly doesn't like Val. Like, I understand why Val is unlikable. Kelly doesn't actually have a reason. But now she got this Colin thing. So whatever.
She's developing a jealous streak.
A little bit. And a fucking horny streak, but more on that later.
Yeah.
And then they do their first weird thing of the episode. I don't know if you noticed this. She gets up, hugs Colin. Oh my God, nice to see you, whatever. And the camera holds on Kelly to show her, whatever face she's making. And Val and Colin continue to talk off screen. And Val says, what are you doing here? And Colin goes, just hanging out.
What?
Yeah, that is either, tell me what you think that is. Is that A, terrible improv, B, genius TV writing because that's how people talk when they're bad at small talk, or C, terrible TV writing?
I think with regards to the show, it's probably terrible TV writing.
It could be any of those things, but it's weird.
It's very weird.
Like,
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. It's like, it's all off camera. I don't understand it. It makes no fucking sense to me at all. Like, why do you include that? It's nothing.
You know what it could have been? It could have been they didn't put anything there, and then they tried having the actors improv, and they were like, no, this is too much. Just say these things. And they were like,
yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's total weirdo conversation. So then opening credits, and we come back and we're at CU, and Dylan is on campus at the first day of school, and both he and Brandon are dressed inappropriately to go to college.
They do dress so weirdly.
They're dressed like 28-year-olds on Casual Friday all of the time.
That's perfect.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and I should know that's how I'm dressed right now.
But here's the thing. I mean? Like, I can guess what they should be wearing. Like, I'm thinking just jeans and a t-shirt.
Yes. Like, or this is August. Shorts.
Yeah.
Why are you not wearing shorts, dude? I know what I was wearing in 1995 on August or in September.
Yeah.
It was shorts, or it was, depending on the weather in Bloomington, it could have been a light t-shirt, and jeans. I'm not wearing what these two fools are wearing as they discuss a conspiracy to commit murder in the middle of the quad.
Like you do.
Brandon's in trouble here.
Yeah.
Like he is on the hook fully as an accessory to whatever Dylan is doing. Because he's like, "Oh, so you're going to go murder this kid's dad?" And Dylan's like, "Probably."
So look, he doesn't have anything to live for ever since Kelly dumped him. And
And
he's
Jim and
never going to
Cindy
be
went
able
to
to
Hong
pay off
Kong.
that ring. So he's like, I might as well just go to
No,
prison.
4 years of payments. But I don't, I just, okay with these guys. And then across campus, more weird shit happens. Donna and Claire are standing at the top of stairs talking about Val and Colin and how they probably boned down while they
Val
were on
always
their
gets to
teen
grow.
tour. Yeah. And then Kelly comes up behind them and is like,
What did
"What
I
the fuck
say?
show is this?" That
This,
is not, I've never seen that on this show.
I've never seen that in real life. This episode is about weird conversations because
So much.
there's so many weird conversations that are clearly just it almost feels like a play, like in a musical. Like, what'd you do
Yes.
this summer? Oh, I just did this thing. Like, haul your cookies all the way to the beach for some guy. It was
Yes.
special. It felt like
Uh-huh.
that.
Yes. It's not just the dialogue. I have a list of every scene almost weird shit
Oh, I can't wait
in
to
this
hear it.
episode. So, okay, so we've got that and the Colin's coming to campus because he knows somebody who works here. So that's happened. It's fine. So then we go to the Condor's Nest. Everybody's on campus, and I kind of love that. I love the energy
Yes.
of everybody being on campus. So now it's Steve and Brandon, Val and David
Yes.
sitting down around the just coffee table, whatever. And Brandon announces his intention to write for the Condor.
Mm-hmm.
And Claire's like, "You better watch out. This new editor's a hard ass." And at that moment, perfectly timed, Donna and Kelly come up holding a newspaper. And they're like, "Look at what you wrote. Let us read it to you," which
Yeah.
is weird. And then they read this list of 10 things that girls need to know about college guys. And it's like beer can things and Howard Stern and expecting
Rush
to
Limbaugh.
score and Rush
Yeah.
Limbaugh. And it's by and large an accurate reflection of college dudes in 1995. I don't even think it's that clever. I think it's just pretty basically on the nose.
It's not clever, and it's also not helpful. Like,
Right.
again, this is just where I've come to. Let people learn. Like,
Right.
you,
Well, they're
you
trying
can,
to teach through the power of the newspaper.
okay, but then, like, who are you gonna date? The professors? Bad idea.
Marianne here on Gilligan's
Marianne.
Isle. Yeah.
Oh,
Professor Zan.
well, that's different. I mean,
Yeah,
actually, I have no idea how old Marianne is. She is dressed pretty youthfully. So,
she is. Yep. Neither here nor there. But in the middle of this reading of the list, they decide to do something else weird. First, before they even read the list, Steve makes a joke about Brandon going on Larry King, and he laughs at his own joke, which is weird. Like Steve just does a lot of stuff in this episode. And then Brandon says, it's his dialogue's overwritten. He says, "Oh, you're going to go talk to your counselor and try to convince him that cocktail hour has some academic value." That's a mouthful of a sentence, Brandon. It's weird. And that's the other thing. Steve's school counselor does what school counselors do not do. This is make believe. Apparently, he's figured out finally that Steve cheated on his math placement exam. Remember when he did that freshman year? And now his beautiful schedule is ruined and he has to do math, remedial math 5 days a week. This is probably really good for Steve. Best thing that could possibly happen to him. But it's 5 mornings a week. He's got to hire a tutor now. He's going to try to hire someone who will commit a felony or crime. Probably not a felony. It's bad. Lori Loughlin goes to jail. It's no good. You don't want to do it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You don't want to do it. It's bad news. But in the middle of then they're reading the list and they say ESPN, and then they go, "What about ESPN two for people who do?" Because
Yeah,
ESPN was kind of new at that time.
you don't
But
say.
yeah, but I mean, come on, fellas. And then Steve gets up and he struts around behind them as they read the list, and they say constant, and he goes, "Interruptions. What's all that about?" And you're like, what show am I watching? This is bonkers.
It's a Jason Priestley directed episode. He didn't write it, so like that doesn't explain the weirdness, but it definitely explains some of
It's
the
a
weird,
lot of the
kooky,
visual gaga.
and also the visual gaga for sure. How much more Ian gets to, act up.
Mug at the camera. I think maybe all of the improv stuff now makes more sense.
Yes.
So, okay, here we go. So then they asked David, this is so weird. David has this entire thing happening with his mom, and it's always happening off camera. And the only way we know about it is because Sheila is Poochie.
Yeah.
Like they just ask what's going on with her all the time. It is the strangest way. I mean, like, I don't know that I mind it because I think it would take the air out of some of what's going on in the episode to like have a scene where David is like moving Sheila in and then you got to pay Sheila. But still, it's really weird that he has a whole storyline that's just happening in him telling you how it's going when someone asks.
It's very big of them to acknowledge that there are people in their group who have problems outside of the gang.
Right. But that they don't show them is weird.
Fair enough.
Like just the way they're telling this story is strange. And Val is there, which is important for later when she yells at David.
Oh, yeah.
Like, were you not paying attention when all of this happened?
No.
And then Colin and Kelly shows up, and Val gets all schoolgirl and spills her coffee and runs off, which was weird. Like, yeah. And then guess what? Ray's a welder now. What?
I know. We could have watched Flashdance.
We could have.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a visual gag there.
I love when you dance. That makes me think of the time I had you do a body roll. And it was amazing.
I don't remember what it is, but I probably nailed it. Flashdance. So yeah, Ray's a welder. Great. Sure. And he has to stop welding for a minute to answer the phone because Donna calls and she's like, guess what? Jerry's gonna come watch you at the Peach Pit After Dark, your gig tomorrow. And Ray's like, I don't have a gig tomorrow at the Peach Pit After Dark. Exposition stuff. And she says, yes, you do, because I made it happen. And guess what? Jerry is like the president of Jolt Cola or something.
Oh my God.
And they're going to come and see you. And yeah. And Ray's like, cool. Gonna go weld some more.
He was so tan and out of focus.
I don't know why Ray is a welder. And then Brandon shows up at the Condor and we meet Susan Keats. Okay. I don't even need to ask how you like Susan Keats.
I feel about Susan Keats the way Sally does when she sees Linus in Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. She's just standing off to the side like,
nice.
This is, I thought I would never be okay again after they took away Brenda and then Andrea and Cindy. But
you feel good about Susan? I
feel good about Susan.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now that you are out of step with the fan base. The fan base doesn't like... Of course I am. Yeah, they don't like Susan, and I don't 100%. I think I understand it because like she's antagonistic towards our hero, but Brandon
I know
needs to
exactly
be punched
why
in the
they
dick.
hate her, and I don't have to say it.
Brandon needs to be punched in the dick sometimes, and she does it. And So I don't know, whatever. But Susan is here. Oh, and I forgot. I missed something. After Brandon and Dylan planned murder, Dylan uh went to class to chase down this Marchette's kid. And his name's Toni, named after the old man. I bet he's a 2-bit loser son of a bitch. No, he's not. He's a dame.
There is
And
nothing
now,
like a dame.
oh, there's nothing like this dame. This is Rebecca Gayheart, the Noxzema girl, 1995. Again, I agree. More applause. This is Toni Marchette. This is
Oh my God.
Anthony Marchette's daughter. Dylan is a sociopath who is now going to destroy this girl who loves her daddy and murder him. Because Dylan is a broken soul.
He sure
And
is.
it's dark as fuck.
And it's
This whole
catnip for
thing.
women.
Yeah. And it is, this whole thing is dark as fuck. He goes back and it's like, hey, what's your name? And she's like, fuck right off. And so it's like the next day that he sees her and where he's been stalking the stairwell and she's wearing shoulder pads, or she says she is. And then we meet Bruno, her bodyguard, and she invites Dylan out and they go have food and they have a great time. And he buys food for Bruno.
But they don't talk about Bruno?
No, they better both them. And then they make plans later that night to meet at this great dance club I know called the Peach Pit After Dark. There's going to be a great dance number up there. He's called Why Am I Singing? Why is that 12-year-old looking at me? But that's a little bit later. So now Dylan has met Toni. How do you feel about Dylan and Toni other than the fact that it's dark as fuck?
It's dark as hell. I'm nervous about where this could possibly go because, like, I was not expecting. I even saw Rebecca Gayheart in the opening credits, but I completely forgot what she looks like, and that would have been a dead giveaway.
Right.
Yeah. This show is leaning into messy, and I have no problem with it.
Mm-hmm. I love season 6. Season 6 has some crazy shit going on.
I get why.
Yeah, and we're 3 episodes in. Yeah. So that's what's going on with Dylan and Toni. And so then Brandon goes to the Condor, where he meets Susan Keats, and is suddenly in a golden era screwball comedy.
Oh my God.
He is she's Katharine Hepburn and he's what the fuck? I'm totally blanking on the name and I'm looking through my
Cary
notes.
Grant.
Cary Grant. He's Cary Grant and she's Katharine Hepburn. And they're setting this whole, but like they're in a different TV show, these two.
Yeah.
It's nuts. And like they do a whole argument shot where the camera tracks around them in one.
Oh,
like
I missed
that. Yeah,
that.
Jason does some like complicated stuff in this episode. And there's just this rapid fire back and forth. And she doesn't like him because when he was president, he wears pants. And you know, he wrote a 10 things that you should learn about girls or whatever. And all of his stuff is sexist bullshit. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm on Susan's side.
No, absolutely on Susan's side. But again, the arguments were both quite flimsy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I just knew way more guys that did the shit that she talked about than girls who did the shit that he talked about.
Yeah, his stuff is so pointed and trying to be mean.
Yeah. He's trying to prove how clever he is.
It's not.
But where they end up is not a date. It's a challenge.
They end up in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah, they're gonna go and sociologically experiment on the. I know there's really good dance club we can go to and do this. It's called the Peach Pit After Dark, and they're gonna meet there that night and not have a date. They're gonna have a challenge. It's cute.
They don't do anything, and
They don't do anything.
he's so weird when he sees her, because I'm thinking, like, buddy, don't even pretend she wasn't cute when you saw her earlier, like the
Right.
2 other times. All she's got now that's different is a scoop neck. Stop
And
it.
bare arms. Maybe he's an arm
Yeah,
guy.
exactly.
I mean, he does grab her by the arm twice.
Yeah, I clocked that.
Yep. And Dylan grabs Toni by the arm too. There's a lot of arm grabbing in this episode.
Okay. He not only grabs her arm, he also, when he like knocks into her and then grabs her stuff, he accidentally like brushes over her crotch.
I didn't notice that. That's funny.
I mean, he caught it, and like, again, it was very light and accidental, but I'm just like, okay, like, Jason, I'm sorry, this is why we need more women behind the camera, because men don't notice this shit.
Yeah.
You don't.
I didn't notice it. I didn't see it. I did notice the arm grab. I told you my Uncle Hoover is a expert at Armageddon.
Oh my God.
Get it? Armageddon.
Lame.
It's the end of Clue. What are you talking about? Lame.
Oh, that must be the one quote I don't know.
Yeah, he says that. That's what Howard Hessman says that.
Oh. Armageddon is a hand.
That's right. It's one of the endings where they do that.
Yeah.
So then more weird shit. There's a tutor hiring montage where Steve is trying to hire someone who is beautiful and corrupt, hopefully. He gets one nerd who won't do it. He's got one hot chick who thinks that he's supposed to tutor her. And then he gets an Asian kid who can only say, yeah, sure. So there's that. Not great. And so everyone goes to the Peach Pit to watch Ray Pruitt sing, including Jerry and his wife, their 12-year-old daughter, who thinks Ray's dressing room is shit.
He doesn't have chips or Coke. This is America.
I know. This is bullshit. That's one spoiled kid. She's used to larger venues. What are you going to do? The mother and the father.
Do, 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 do.
That's all I'm saying. So Ray gets up on stage and fucking rocks it out. And Brandon and Susan stand by a wall, and some guy comes over and drops a super cheese ball pickup line on her. Have you ever had a super cheese ball pickup line dropped on you, and can you recall it? Like anywhere you're like, that's so dumb.
No, but I had a guy, I've had weird shit said to me. Like a guy recently at the dispensary gave me his address.
Oh, in case you want to stop by.
He also gave me a $20 tip, which, thanks, sucker.
Take that.
This nice mask is for security. It means nothing.
And for money, please.
That too. No, guys, it's so funny. Like, because dudes using lines are usually drunk.
Right.
And so then they can't think of these lines. Like, you know, the funniest thing I've had said to me was a guy going, oh, if you're an actor, wait, how did he say it? Oh, well, you're not a real actor unless you have an IMDb page. And I went, interesting. And like showed it to him.
And he's like, curses, foiled again.
It's 3 credits, guys, and they're short films. It's no big deal, but all the same, fuck off.
Yeah, I don't have one yet. If they don't put podcasts up there, I got like 700 episodes of this thing.
Yeah, there we go. We probably could put this on there, considering it's a Golden Globe category now.
That's true. There you go.
So worth thinking about.
Okay, let's think about it. Okay, so this if the 12-year-old likes Ray, then he's as good as gold, platinum. Gets a record contract, apparently, Joe Cola. And the mirror in your pocket thing happens, and they're vibing each other, I guess. And Steve is standing at the bar talking to Claire, and Claire is like, "So did you find a tutor?" And then she sort of volunteers to tutor him. And so that's the thing that's going to happen.
Set up,
And
set up.
then earlier in the day, sorry, Val's a total cunt to David.
Yep.
Just awful. And Kelly's like, "Hey, weren't you there earlier when we were talking about what's going on with his mom?" And she's like, "I had no idea. No one in the gang tells me anything because I'm awful." And Kelly's like, "Yeah, he's moving Sheila into a halfway house. It's a lot. Just, trying to be such a rag about it." And then Val, who is having emotions this episode, because she also, in the middle of all this Cheesemeister, she hires Colin to paint a mural and tells him that she had like the massive crush on him when they were on their trip, and bears her soul.
Well, and to be fair, he saw a wall and got a hard on. So,
He
like,
did get a wall hard on. Yeah,
he was like,
he really did. No, you don't understand. When I see this, I see a canvas. And when I see this, Colin, I see a douchebag. Pretentious douche nozzle.
Did you notice how he told Kelly to sit in profile? And
Yeah.
then the portrait of her is like full face.
3/4. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's up in the difficulty level. Turn away, I'm not looking, so I can imagine it.
Yeah, let's see how well I know your face.
I'm an artist. So much in this episode. And so Val then talks to David and is like, "Hey, Kelly told me about your mom. I'm really sorry. I know some stuff about crazy parents. I'm here. You can always talk to me." Like Val being a human being.
Shut up.
It's possible. So we've got like Val emoting at people left and right, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And having two totally different relationships happening in the same episode where she's behaving very differently to the people involved. I mean, it must have been a fun episode to be Tiffany. Where you get to do all this stuff, like, okay, now here you've got to be real nervous like a little schoolgirl, and here you've got to be like we're the Dead Dads Club,
Yeah.
like you've got to carry a lot of weight here and be like a human and whatnot. And then you got to get up on stage and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, at long last," what do you mean? "Here's Ray Pruitt." What do you mean at long last? This dude never leaves here.
The Hang Sisters. That's where my mind went.
Yeah. Bubbles.
No, not. And now a 1 and a 2.
And the 2.
I'm Janice.
Yep.
I love that. Damn it.
Got my fingers. Yeah, I know. It's so weird. It's deeply disturbing. It fits right in with this episode, this weird fucking thing that's going on here. And then Dylan shows up with Toni, introduces her to everybody, and sits down with Brandon and Susan. And like Toni is like giving the hands over the and then when Dylan's like, "This is Toni Marchette," Brandon's like, "The fuck?"
Hey, he played it so cool. He was like, "Oh, I've heard a lot about you."
Yeah. But inside, the fuck was happening.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And then like he does spend a little bit of time mean mugging Dylan when she's trying to hold his hand.
What are you doing?
And so all that's happening. And then Colin is like sneaks up and like just lays the wood right in Kelly's ass crack and is like, "Hey, baby, what do you want to drink?" And she's like, "I don't want to drink." And he said, "You want to go back to my place and get naked?" And she says, "So much." And I'm like, God damn, Kelly. Like, just very forward with your horniness, and I like it.
Everything that made her, everything she was insecure about in high school, she has swept off the table like Ray with Val's breakfast.
I know.
And just said,
R.I.P. breakfast.
R.I.P. breakfast. And she has said, fuck it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
beautiful and I
Mm-hmm.
accept it. I'm going to weaponize it. And
Now that she's
fuck it.
21.
I like sex.
Yeah. Now that she's 21, she's down to clown.
And I'm not just sipping anymore either.
Right. It's a lot.
That's cool.
So they leave, and Ray plays "Why" because it's his number one song.
Because why?
And
Not.
yeah, exactly. You're running away from me. And then they go to the Peach Pit after it's all over with. Dylan and Toni, who likes everybody, and Steve and Claire, and David, and Val's not there.
No.
Steve is there. Claire's there. Tony's there.
David.
Anyway,
I think. Wait.
Brandon
Brandon and Susan show up.
Yeah, he walked. Oh, and Ray's there. Ray and Donna are there. They
okay.
That's what it is. And Steve is not negotiating. He is getting negotiated by Claire for the tutoring service that she is going to provide to him. And he asks her how much for topless, which is okay. Again, that's not been this show.
And Claire, who has seen Pretty Woman, says you can't afford it.
Yeah. So they're gonna the thing, and then they're like, "Get a pen, Ray. You're about to be rich and famous." And he's like, "Oh shucks, everybody." And then it's like time to take Toni home because she forgot she has an early class, and so does Steve. But Tony's like, "Oh, I like these guys." And then more weird stuff happens. She says, "Nice to meet you all." And then each of them in turn says, "Nice to meet you." Why are you doing that on a television show? Everyone has to say nice to meet you. I mean,
Yes.
in real life, that happens, sure. But it's like everyone saying definitely at the end of the spring dance. You know?
I forgot about that. Definitely.
Like, nice to meet you. Why are we being so oddly polite in this episode? What are you doing here? Just
they
hanging out.
they want to make it very clear Toni is a likable woman.
Mhm.
And dear audience, in 95, Brenda's not coming back.
Right.
This is his woman.
Right.
You need to accept that. Everyone else has. Everyone thinks she's lovely.
Yeah, she did not get the kind of pushback you're imagining.
No, well,
like as a character,
I don't think she got that much. I imagine some people were like, "What? Aw," but also like she does such a great job. She's
great.
They write her
she's
well.
Like
she's
one
so
of
natural.
The foremost beautiful people in the world. I mean, she's just stunning.
I get now what people are always talking about when they're like that perfect balance of cute and sexy. I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. But here's the thing I think you're not factoring in. We knew Dylan was on his way out. So, like, I've never been able to watch the first 10 episodes of this season without thinking that this is Luke's exit story. So whatever they're doing here is leading to him leaving.
Yeah.
So this character is part of that story. And it's so wrapped up in what this story turns into that I don't think anyone thinks about her like you're thinking they might have thought about her. Like, Dylan, when he comes back later or whatever, people still do the Brenda and Kelly, and they also mention Toni. But she's in this different space. Yeah.
That gives me some hints. Man, do you know marriages last? None of the marriages are going to last on the show. I'm going to predict that right now. I have, because again, Cheese Meisters, only so many things can remain hidden. And especially like when you're looking at photos on Pinterest, wedding photos pop up. Like,
sure.
But I have no idea. Like,
Hmm?
they're gonna get married. That doesn't seem like Dylan. Or but it also didn't seem like a thing to do on Seventh Heaven when Matt married Sarah after one date. Like,
Oh,
TV does some weird shit.
case in point, everything in this episode.
Yes.
um, so then it's the next morning. Dylan takes Toni home. Her dad's like, "Who is this fella?"
Look him up.
From the window. Yeah, which is that's not going to end well. Because he had Dylan's dad killed, and he probably remembers that.
He's definitely gonna know that last name.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah,
Unless he's one of those guys who's just like, should know that name, right?
who did we
Or not.
kill last week?
I've killed so many people.
Yeah, I've lost track. So, but Dylan and Toni sitting in the car. They should be smooching more. I think. I don't think they smooch, but
No, they do.
do they? Okay, good. Smooch more. Except for Dylan's a fucking sociopath and is trying to kill this girl's dad.
Yeah.
It's dark and fucked up. So hard. It's a weird relationship. Next morning, Colin wakes Kelly up. He's got to go to see you because I don't know if you noticed this in this episode. Colin got 2 jobs.
I know. What the fuck?
Yeah. He got 2 jobs in this episode. He's going to be teaching at CU or something, and he's painting this mural. So he goes to do the mural, and he and Val have a whole conversation where she talks about how it was her dream to kiss him, which is weird. And
hey, some of us had those dreams.
Right, but did you say them out loud to that person?
No.
And then did you kiss that person and thank them for it?
No.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's a whole weird thing going on there. And Kelly's back at Colin's loft and his phone rings. You know what his phone is?
A payphone.
That's weird.
It's very weird.
He's an artist.
He's an artist, Jeff. Don't you get it? Artists have kooky shit.
I got a payphone. And Claudia from the gallery in New York called. I wonder if she's going to become a character that we have to talk about later.
Kelly looks so suspicious. And I'm like, for why, honey?
Well, that's when they went to the Peach Pit and that song played. Suspicion torments my heart. You know what struck me as particularly strange? Because I know that this is true. We used to just answer other people's phones for the simple reason that we were standing there.
Yep.
That's weird.
I know.
I wouldn't, if your phone rang next to me, I wouldn't answer it.
No.
Because I know it's not for me. But we used to do that all the time. That was the way the world worked, kids. You just, if phones rang next to you, you answered them. Because somebody had to. It was just going to keep ringing.
And if you were polite, you said the name of the residence. Hello,
right.
This is such and such house. Who am I asking?
I don't live here. Yeah. This is my neighbor's house. I'm over here playing. Hi. We just used to answer each other's phones. I'm sorry, Chief Meisters. This is just true.
Yeah.
And they captured it accurately in this episode, which is weird. The Colin Val kiss is totally weird.
Yes, absolutely.
It's always been my dream to kiss you. Well, I am dating someone else who's supposed to be your friend. And you just hired me to do this job, but here's a kiss. Thank you. What? All of it. What?
I took that as her thanking him for yes, the evil part of me is back. No,
that was she thanked a dude for kissing her.
Damn, mine is more interesting.
It is. It's weird. And then Brandon goes back to the Condor's Nest where Susan offers him a job. He demands that in order to take the job, they go on a date, which is probably an HR thing we should have a discussion about.
He basically proves her point.
Yeah, but we knew that. We knew she was right the whole time. We've met Brandon.
The from what you've just told me, the audience clearly didn't listen or care that she was right.
No, probably not. They didn't. And then he
Y'all were fucked
leaves.
up.
Mhm. And then he leaves, and there's a girl on this show who was hired to talk about Jason's butt.
And she's not white.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God. A non-white spoke to someone not Brandon.
But about Brandon.
Either way.
Understood. But
We've
yes.
now had 3 speaking Asians on this show.
Yeah, there was another one. Yeah, sure. That guy.
Walter Chen.
But then the tutor.
No, 4. We have 4 then. Because we have Lucy Liu's character. We have Walter Chen.
Right.
We have this poor kid who is portrayed as not speaking any English.
Yeah,
and
sure.
then we have Cutie in the office. Condor's Nest. A lot of cuties in there.
A lot of cuties. Yeah. But yeah, he's got a nice butt. And she's like, oh, fuck me, I know.
I always hate those lines. I'm like, a lot of y'all look at butts. I mean, I do too, but it's not the thing I'm like most interested in.
Yeah. You like the dong.
Oh my God.
What? I'm sorry. Are you a nipple girl?
I like someone who treats me well and makes me laugh. He makes me laugh.
And he says, you got a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants. Gross.
Oh.
So that's all of the things that happened in this weird fucking episode. What do you have as this being really about?
Men need their freedom.
Sure.
Colin needs the freedom to create. Ugh. Cal Uni offered me a job. Ugh. I know.
I need to create.
Steve needs freedom from class.
Yes,
while he's at university.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan needs freedom to avenge.
Yes. Oh my God. I need to murder some people.
And Brandon needs freedom to write. These men and their freedoms are being impinged upon.
By these women's.
Ugh.
These women's in positions of power. Val owning the Peach Pit After Dark, and Donna like setting up agents to come and record company people to look for you at you, and Susan Keats running the newspaper. Just too many powerful bitches. It's crazy.
The more I watch this and the more I watch stuff from the 90s and, like that, there was that third wave feminism in the 90s. It makes so much sense why we get the women characters, the fashion, and the messages that we get in the aughts. Like, it makes so much sense to me now why I had body image issues. Like for reasons outside of things said to me, like, it makes so much sense because it would have happened either way.
Right.
It's crazy. Yeah. And all of this, just like I've said in watching movies from the 80s, and I'm like, this feels like a reaction to the women's lib movement. Like,
yeah.
It's scary. It's so vindictive.
Sure. Yes. Look, white dudes don't want to give up their power.
They sure don't.
That's how this works.
Listen, and if you saw... Wait, actually, no. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know if you're caught up on House of the Dragon. So we'll leave that.
I've watched one half of the first episode, and I don't know who any of these people are. They're all blonde. Some of them are black. One of them was Doctor Who. Like, there's a shit ton of dragons. I don't know what's going on in this show.
Sorry, music's going by.
I like it. I like how my dragon takes.
All I'll say is, actually, I have no idea what I was going to even say now. Or like, I know what I was going to reference, but it doesn't matter now. So either way, just men don't respond well to women in power, even in like the smallest areas, even in women's roles being more powerful. Like, the response to feminism in TV and movies is horrifying to me.
I think that this episode is about women being very upfront and open about wanting that D.
Oh my God.
Because Kelly is like so much. Like, so much want to be
Yeah.
fucked right now. Then Val, like, just all over Colin, like, just real all over Colin.
Yeah.
Talking about how she used to lust after him, how she continues to lust after him, how she is lusting after him right now. Please kiss me. Thank you very much, sir. And then they're talking about Brandon's cute butt. Like, the girls are horned the fuck up. And then Steve is like, how about topless? And Claire, she does not dismiss it out of hand.
Another thing men don't like, at least, anti-feminist men, they don't like a woman who is in charge of her own sexuality and comfortable
Yeah.
with it.
It's just like, it has not been this show.
No,
Like,
that's true.
other than
Because,
like Brenda not shutting up about losing her virginity for like the second half of the first season, it's not something that they're real forward with, like, except for Donna not having sex.
well, I think they're more comfortable with it now because they're adults, they're in
Mhm.
college. I guess TV's more okay with people having sex in
Yeah, they're
college.
older. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And like in the 90s, that makes sense that they would have been more okay with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I mean, they're literally, like, one of them became an adult the last episode,
Yeah.
21. So they are all adulting, and that means being more vocal about sex, apparently.
Yeah.
So, what else is it about?
Um, don't judge me for who I was, Val, with the
Yep.
whole like being ugly and fat, apparently. Um,
Yeah.
Brandon
Braces.
doesn't want to be, yeah, braces. We've all been there. Brandon doesn't want to be judged for being a politician.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve doesn't want to be judged for his high school grades.
Or his college grades. Or the things he does.
Or
Ever.
doesn't do. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, nothing. Ever. It's fine. Um, I think this episode is really about letting a lot of shit slide. Like,
Mm,
we're just gonna let it slide that Brand's an accessory to felonies. We're just gonna let it slide that Dylan's a sociopath. We're gonna let it slide that this isn't how guidance counseling works. Um, we're gonna let it slide that it's really easy to get a job as an artist these days. Like, you can get signed to Joke Cola, and you can get hired to work at CU, and you can get hired to paint a mural all in the same
yeah.
day, like 4 conversations. It's real easy. Um, they're just gonna let that slide.
I mean, to be fair, they are pointing out whether or not people can read between the lines. They are pointing out that it is about who you know
Yeah. Uh-huh. And these people know
and who's
everybody.
willing to go out on a limb for you because Donna's whole job now is get Ray rich and comfortable with it.
Mhm. She's way better at being the Sanders management group than the Sanders management group is,
Yes,
you know,
100%.
and she wears nicer bras. Um,
Wow.
okay, we got 5 new relationships in this episode. And I want to get your feeling for each of the 5 relationships.
Okay.
Okay? We've got the ones that are pretty overt, Kelly and Colin. How do you feel about this
Ugh,
relationship?
gross.
It's pretty horny.
I mean, everyone deserves to have that fun fuckboy, fuckgirl
Mhm.
relationship. The friends with benefits.
Sure.
Fine. That's not what they are though. Like
That's
they're
not what they
very
are.
much masking as like or they are a relationship. They're not but
Mhm.
anyway. Um yeah, I don't know. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
like what it's bringing out in her and I also just don't care for him.
Yeah. Well, most of it's there.
He's going to
Um,
pull some artist bullshit.
he's already pulling artist bullshit. He's got a payphone in his house.
I just mean like he's gonna pull some kind of like they're gonna do some negative artistic tropes on him. Like,
Mm.
what? I'm an artist. I don't want to be held in by the cage of relationships that are created by society. Like,
Oh,
it was
sure.
just a kiss.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Um, All right, Brandon and Susan.
I'm excited by this.
Okay.
I'm very sad that it's not going to last because why would any healthy relationship ever do well on here outside of Jim and Cindy?
Mm-hmm. Mel and Jackie are back together. Come on, that's a great
They
relationship.
they seem healthier, but like
He has a problem
Jackie,
with monogamy
they both listen, and she's got a problem with jealousy. They both have a ways
and
to
booger
go.
sugar.
Oh my God, yeah.
They got a lot of problems. Plus, he's
Yeah.
only the third best oral surgeon in Beverly Hills. Keep
Yeah.
reaching for that ring, Mel. Brass ring. All right, what about Dylan and Toni?
I mean,
Right?
I'm so uncomfortable with it because I love her, but
Mhm.
he doesn't deserve her since he's coming at it with like, I'm gonna kill your father.
I'm going to kill your father who you love. You're a daddy's girl.
You'll always be a daddy's girl.
He is actively plotting to ruin this girl's life.
Yeah.
Like, just destroy her emotionally from now till the end of time. And he's
Dylan's
like, let's
no, go
listen to
ahead.
Ray Pruitt together.
Yeah. Dylan's like, no woman can fix me, but I'll fix you, honey, after I fix your dad.
Oh my God. It's bad. This is not good what he's doing.
It's really weird. There are so many relationship tropes in here that I'm like, oh, this isn't really cute. Like,
right. It would be cute, except for you're trying to kill her dad.
Yeah.
Like it kind of queers the whole deal.
But like,
you can't start from the flies back. You can't start from the basis. It's driving me nuts. So when I just do this shit, that's what's happening.
Great.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I feel weird about it, and I know I'm watching this from the same place that you all were, knowing there were only a few more episodes left, but I'm so confused. I have no idea how we're going to get from A to Z.
Mm-hmm. Well, we will. Hang on. All right. What about Steve and Claire?
Oh, I'm for this. I think she would be so good for him. He can't do anything for her. He can't do anything for her. She's gonna have to teach him so many things, and I'm not just talking about math.
No, she likes it. She likes freaky shit.
She likes freaky shit, and my girl, listen, I have a feeling she's going to want oral, and Steve does not strike me as someone who he strikes me as a DJ Khaled kind of guy.
Oh, rough. Played yourself. Yeah. That's a shame.
I have no idea though. You know what? I could be totally wrong because I really do love the fact that Steve is like the guy to always be hanging out with the girls.
Right. Yeah.
Like for as awful as Steve is, he is somehow good to hang out with these women. I have no idea. I'm so confused.
Yep. No, I feel it. All
Maybe
right, what about that?
Ian pushing through. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, Ian got a lot of reaction shots this episode. And like joke looks.
Yeah.
Like it's 100% Jason directed this shit. Val and David.
I feel weird about that too for two opposing ideas because one, we know they had a rocky breakup in real life last season.
And now they've got to date on camera.
And that's
kind of
fucked up. That's really mean, Aaron Spelling. Or whoever's writing this shit. Chuck.
Chuck's off the show by now.
Oh, okay. It makes total sense narrative. Well, it doesn't make total sense narratively because like he knows she's done some twisted shit into the love of his life.
Yeah.
So like, but
he's letting some shit slide this episode.
Trauma bonding is a strong thing and you have to learn the hard way when it's true or when
Right.
it's a healthy kind of trauma bond.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of trauma, Val's trauma response.
Oh, I had one other thing that the
Oh, tell
episode
me.
was about.
Tell me.
Um, be who others want you to be. Donna wants Ray to be a successful musician.
Okay.
Jackie in the world wants Kelly to be a model.
Kelly's feeling like it.
The world wants Steve to be a good student. Or to just be good. And the gang wants Val to be a good person.
Yeah. They'd like it if she wasn't a giant problem all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I don't think they're going to get what they want there. Because this week, Val's trauma response made her get all excited about Colin and then do bad small talk. She had to carry an eternal flame. Close your
Grease fire.
eyes. Give me your hand, darling. Can't you see my heart beating? Do you
understand?
Yeah, we don't have the rights to that. It's okay. She had to be oddly upfront about how big of a crush she had on Colin. Then she had to hire Colin to paint a mural. It's a great idea. Probably do that. She had to be a total rag to David. Ugh. Then she had to accuse Kelly of thinking that she was coming on to Colin. They just had to have these two hate each other again. Didn't take any time. Then she had to offer to be a human being to David and have joined the Crazy Parents Club. Then she wanted to buy Colin breakfast. And then she offered to be his muse. Then she asked him to kiss her. And then she thanked him for it. So she's polite at least.
Oh my God.
I don't know. For all her faults, you can't say Val's not polite.
I guess.
I don't know. I don't think that's true either.
Mm.
All right. Well, what did this episode make you nostalgic for?
So I know I've mentioned my European trip that I went on before. I don't remember
Hey kids,
though
look,
if
Big Ben, Parliament.
Yeah. It was a choir trip. So, 2 weeks European tour. It was amazing. But we had 3 days of learning all of the songs
I thought you
beforehand.
were going to say all of the languages. I'm like, God
No.
damn.
No.
That's an immersion program.
If only. We had 3 days on U of L's campus learning all of the songs. And listen, Cheesemeisters. 19-year-old me, I'd graduated high school. I was thirsty. I was ready for the romance of my life. And I thought, it's going to happen in Europe. Not losing virginity. I just wanted the romance of my life because...
You wanted snogging.
Limited. I sure did. Sure did. I wanted snogging in the Eiffel Tower, in Big Ben, on, everywhere. Anyway, 3 days of choir, hell, and yeah, I realized, it's not going to be any of these guys. I think I'll just hang out with my friends and just have a good time, corking it up. I even joked with because we had a lot of chaperones, and I was like, I'm going to meet this Italian man named Paolo, and he's going to have a vineyard, and we're going to fall in love. We were in Venice for 8 hours. There was no way this was going to happen. But again, 19-year-old me was so optimistic and imaginative. And I miss her sometimes.
It happened to Donna. Remember Claude? She became a model. It's very realistic.
It would have been so damaging if I had seen that before I went on that trip.
Brenda met Monsieur Rick.
You know what? Here's another thing I'm nostalgic for on that trip. I'm chowing down on a banana Nutella crepe, having the time of my life.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, my friends go, "Oh my God, Leslie!" And I was like, "What?" And they go, "That guy totally just checked you out." And I'm like, "Oh, where?"
What?
I know. Mouth full of banana Nutella. And I'm like, "Oh man, I miss Monsieur Rip."
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's right. You're better off.
Priorities.
That guy was going to sing and play electric piano with your dad. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane.
Ew.
That's right. Yeah, you dodged a bullet and a half.
I sure did.
Bullet train because you're in Europe.
Yep.
Not here, where they don't have fast trains. I think episode made me nostalgic for every time I have left a room and two girls have talked about my butt. Because it's probably a lot. It's most of the times. That's all I'm saying. So that's what I feel good about this episode.
I'm nostalgic for the last time I checked out Walter's bed.
Oh, you mean in the middle of the episode when he creeped across?
Yeah, you're damn right.
Cartman style. All right, who is your Steve Sanders Memorial worst person of the episode?
It's Steve or Colin. Like they're both just no one did anything to agree. Actually, no, that's not true. Steve. It's Steve. Like you're just gross. Why don't you're in school. Why don't you want to be in school? Why don't you give a shit?
Yeah.
You're rich. You don't need this.
Here's what's awesome about your choice. You forgot that Dylan is plotting to murder this girl's father.
Yeah, but he killed his dad.
You're just giving him a pass.
You know what? Actually, you know what? You know why I'm not mad about it? Because Marchette gave me the greatest. No, Anthony Marchette gave me the greatest moment on this show, and that's when Jack McKay blew up.
Oh, okay. So you're like, this is the difference between like, it's the same thing where like the audience is like, I don't like Susan, and you're like, she should fuck Brandon in the ass.
Yep, she should totally introduce him to pegging.
Yeah. Oh, Brandon needs this shit.
Brandon needs a good spanking.
Mm-hmm. And he can give us all a good spanking.
And then the oral
sex. Oral sex. Oh, it's far too perilous. Yeah, no, for me it's Dylan because he's plotting to murder someone and ruin this lady's life.
That's fair.
That just seems mean.
Yeah, it's
not
mean.
What you want.
It's mean. It's really messed up. But you know, education in this country is not valued, and it upsets me greatly.
It isn't. It's going to be good for Steve to learn math, I think. And where the educational system has failed him, I don't believe Claire would.
There we go. Also, if he's as lucky as Pacey, anytime he gets tutored, he'll get laid.
I mean, you know, I don't know if it's going to be 1-to-1, but I think this is going to work out in Steve's favor.
Well, yeah, clearly.
All right.
Clearly.
I think we did it.
We did.
All right. So join us here on Friday, Cheesemeisters, when we are going to watch Cradle Will Rock, which is a movie in part about a guy painting a mural. So that'll be fun. And then join us here next Wednesday when we watch season 6, episode 4, Everything's Coming Up Roses. What do you think that's about?
Gypsy.
Oh
man, is there going to be another theater thing?
No, not that. Although there is an episode later in the season called Gypsies, Cramps, and Thieves. So there are gypsies about.
Everything's coming up roses.
Well, I guess you're going to find out next week.
Damn.
Yep. All right. But until then, Cheesemeisters.
See you later.
Peace out.